should be on bases and need to know. Keep it on the P and need to know. A lot of people know me by the name Ali Joe Martin Oludemilade. Some people know me as Ycee. Omo Alaji #1. I am a rap musician from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm welcoming you to the brand new season of My Music and I on Sound City. Don't go anywhere. Baby girl, be fine. Wearing everything these are. I'm signed to the record label Tiny Entertainment. I've been signed to them since 2012 to this point. I just released my first body of work, my EP, titled The First Wave, and that came out on the 7th of April, 2017. Let the haters hate, my whole team living great. So the EP has 8 songs on it. It was initially supposed to be released last year, but working on a lot of things, trying to make it better, mixing and mastering, and it eventually came out on the 7th of April. 'Cause I'm about to dance my life away. There's 8 songs, there's 6 of the songs that has features on them, and one of the biggest songs from the EP is currently one of the biggest songs in the country right now, Juice. It features Maleek Berry and it was produced by Ade. So working on Juice for me is just like every other project I work on, I like to make every release as different from the previous one, and every session has to be different, just so there's a lot of spontaneity involved in the process. And then I pull up in your driveway. There's Need to Know, which features Seyi Shay, also produced by Ade, and I think low-key that's one of my favorite songs on the EP because it's not something you find Ycee doing regularly. I just wanted, on this project, I wanted to show people a different side to the kind of music I make, the kind of music I enjoy listening to that they weren't used to. I mean, Seyi Shay is someone I've worked with in the past, and as soon as I hit her up to be on the record, she was down and she came through and she did her thing. There's Link Up, which features Ricardo Banks as well. That was previously released before the EP itself came out, and so I hit up Ricardo because around the time he released his album, I was listening to it and I liked what he did on it, so I sent him the beat, and in 2 days he's recorded and he sent back his chorus and everything, and that's how Link Up came about. We sipping that Bubbly, which features Fouls. It was produced by BBK, Beats by Karma, who is also my elder brother.
Pause, make you know they rush. The one we they get, it be straight from the source. I be real G, I know they for the wash. If I check.
I remember I was at Fouls' place and I played the song. And Fouls also, he liked it and he was like, yo, he wants to be on the song. So we made that happen as well. I might not kill nobody, but I'm gonna cause a little. Kill Nobody. It features a singer from the US. His name is Calibri. The producer is 27, he's from the UK. So the story behind this is my first time in the UK, 2016. I ain't trying to be violent. Keep it on a little, be silent. I visited 27's studio and he played the song and the chorus was there already. But he was like, there are a lot of people that have listened to the beat, they didn't know what to do with the beat. A lot of people they can't voice on this song. I was like, yo, this is, because it sounded like what we do in Nigeria every day. So I was like, yo, this is something that I could do easily. And we called Calibri on FaceTime because he was in the US. Up to this point, I still haven't met Calibri. So, I mean, the whole session was going on. He was on FaceTime, he was providing input and everything. And, that's how that song came about. Baby girl, be fine. Don't Need Bay is another favorite of mine off the song. It's produced by Maleek Berry, and we recorded that song in 2000. I think that's the first song I worked with Maleek Berry on in 2016. So yeah. So I mean, that's just talking about a few songs off the EP. So as regards, the impact I think my music has made in the past 2-3 years, I think, my music has been able to cross over different tribes, different states and everything. But I mean, there's still places in Nigeria and outside Nigeria that I think I haven't visited, that, I haven't visited, I haven't performed in, I haven't met the fans I have out there, and I would really love to, in the West. I think I've been to Ilorin only once. And I know I have a lot of, followership out there. There's a lot of people that listen to my music out there. I've been to Osogbo only once. Some parts in the north, I go to Abuja a lot, but still I haven't been to places like Kano, Kaduna, and I mean the south as well, Delta State, which is where my mom is even from. So I mean, these are places that I would really love to visit and, you know, meet my fans out there. Ghana, Cameroon. I think if I start calling, you know, countries that I haven't been to, it's going to take a lot. I haven't been to Canada yet. I haven't had any show in the US, any proper show in the US. So this year, definitely, these are places that we look at exploring and making the most of. Before the year runs out, definitely I should do something in this country. So yeah. Best and worst performance. I'd say one of my best performances, I have a lot of best performances actually. I mean, forgive me if I mention more than one, but top on the list is 2015 at the One Lagos Fiesta at Agege. I think that's my first stadium crowd and, you know, it was massive. I believe there were more than, you know, over 1,000, over 2,000 people there that day. As soon as, you know, I started singing Jagaban, like the crowd pretty much took over. They sang the rest of the song. As far as worst performances go, I would say, you know, before Jagaban, before the whole Major Fame and everything, there was this show I was performing at and, you know, I won't even lie, my performance was not even on point. Before I could say anything, you know, the organizers, the stage management and everything, they turned off the lights and somebody came on stage and took the mic from me and, you know, everything happened so fast. If I knew what was happening, I was already backstage. And, you know, I think that was one of the points in my career where I realized that I actually needed to work really hard at my stagecraft. And, you know, I think after that point, I won't really say I've had any bad performances, but say, so yeah. The plans I'm working on for the future, you know, I just released the EP. We have a lot more videos to roll out. Some have been shot already. We're still in the process of shooting some more. So currently I have singles that I've recorded, post-EP releases and everything. I'm working on my album, working on a major tour in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, in the UK and the US and everything.
Bubbly, bubbly, you know we bubbly, killing the game, no apology.
Well, you have been watching your boy Ycee on brand new season of my music and I keep watching Sound City. Don't go anywhere, don't touch that dial, keep it locked.
Too much juice, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much juice, too much juice, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much juice.